We would like to welcome Mike Reese, one of our 2010 Lima Superstars. Mike, tell me about your results that you got on the program.
Well, I've lost a little over 52 pounds and 87 inches, and about 7.5% body fat, and I feel great.
Good. Tell me about your favorite foods that you were able to have on the program.
You know, I really didn't have to give up much of my favorite foods, but I did learn some compensation. I did learn some diversity, some healthier choices, and portion control, which is really where I was at. But I have pizza, and I have steak, and I have baked potatoes, and I eat more now than I ever did before. And that sounds crazy, but.
Tell me about your life before Total Solution, before you lost your weight. What was your life like?
I was in survival mode. I really was, just getting through to the next day. I wasn't into next week. I purposely avoided thinking about next week or next month because it took everything I could just to get through the day. I would find myself come home after a hard, long day, 12-hour day, and I would eat and I would crash on the couch, and I wouldn't be spending any time with my family or my friends, or if I did, it was at an exhaustion level, and I wasn't really enjoying it. Secretly, sometimes I even found myself resenting, oh, we have to go over to so-and-so tonight. Swell. I really just wanted to sleep. But now I do not feel that way anymore, and I'm actually busier and having a great time with life, and I'm using that energy now, and wishing I had done it a lot sooner.
That's awesome. Well, give me an example of a time that you realized that you needed to lose.
A couple different things. A daily reminder was that every day I would try to put my shoes on. I would literally cut off my own oxygen supply. A little embarrassing. I'd get up and be lightheaded, dizzy, and have to sit there on the edge of the bed or the chair until things equalized again, and then I could proceed. But that was a constant reminder besides the mirror. And in my spiritual life, it was really tough to talk in small group or with my other Christian believers about my body being like a temple, and my body did not resemble one of, I would think of God's temple being neat and clean and trim and proper. I was really just quite the opposite, messy and big and large, and God still loves me that way, but I got a second chance to be a little bit better at that.
Okay. Give me an example of your life since you've lost. What's something that's changed?
I do a lot more. I'm getting things fixed around the house. I'm able to keep up with my teenagers for the most part, and I don't resent going to anything like that. Actually, I'm excited. I mean, it's more what I can plan for the future and what I'm getting out of the future. And it's not so much I'm preparing for death as I'm living for the future now. It's not it's a mortgage paid, and you know, what if something happened to me? Is this taken care of now? It's like, okay, well, let's take that money and let's do this with the family or for one of my children. You know, I'm going to spend this, and I'm just kind of living life a little bit larger now, and God's a great part of that. Being healthy is a great part of that, and I wouldn't trade either.
What would you tell somebody if they were thinking about losing weight and they said, hey, you know, I've heard about that Total Solution? What would you tell them?
I say do it. Don't wait. Get started. You always think next year, next month, Monday. It's a joke. You're just lying to yourself. You really just need to make an appointment and come. Go with a friend, come alone, whatever happens until you meet someone here. And once you get started, you start saying, wow, I really do have time for this, and it's making a difference. And it's not something I'm doing for a week and then failing again, trying this and trying that. Been there, done that. And I work at McDonald's, and I eat there every day, and I am able to make healthy choices and better portion controls, and I eat out quite extensively. Actually, every other night, my family and I are going somewhere, and you can eat anywhere in this town that you like. You know, it's just a little bit more common sense now than just sit down and gorge type of thing, you know, and feel miserable afterwards and have no energy afterwards, and so it can be done, whatever lifestyle we're living.
Well, thank you so much, Mike, and good luck on